Born and raised in Astoria, Queens, very metropolitan, multi-ethnic area. So back in, I think, 1984, maybe, I was dating a girl from Long Island, and she just kind of talked to me about taking the test for the Nassau County Police Department. I kind of took the test on a whim. I wasn't one of those guys that grew up wanting to be a cop my whole life. In October 1987, I raised my right hand to become a police officer. I started going to a church in Midtown Manhattan, and they do humanitarian work all the time. They needed someone to help with the security issues. So my first trip was to Nigeria, Africa. A lot of the friends on the police department thought I was crazy to take my vacation time and go to Africa. And it was pretty stressful. But at the same time, when I saw the poverty and kids playing in garbage dumps and no sanitation, and when you see somebody standing in the heat for 3 days, hoping that their kid can get seen by a doctor, it's amazing, it's incredible. I don't know what else to say. You realize how blessed you are, how much you have to be thankful for, and you realize how little these people have. So it started out as almost a one-time trip, and then it became, I have to go on one trip a year, every year, no matter what. And then it became to where I had to put more pages in my passport because I ran out of pages. So everywhere we go, it starts out with security. You have to make 150, 200 people, all from the US, safe. It's very difficult to do with different locations. I get involved with the local police, the local military, coordinate things, make sure I help the doctors do what they need to do. And then I do everything from the mundane to the crazy. So here I am, I go from Nassau County Police Department, suit and tie, to leading a caravan of trucks, of chickens and goats, up to the mountains of Africa. When we showed up, the people just danced and shouted and sang and welcomed us like we were heroes. And it was a surreal experience. I was asked to go to Mexico. After the first trip, I came back 11 months later to build 2 more houses. And the second day in, we went back to the first 2 houses that we had built. My friend said, let's just take a walk and see how it is. I started to cry like a little kid because I realized that what we did made a tremendous difference to them. It's about people. And when you look in the eyes of people and they smile because of what you did, you look in the eyes of a child and they have joy because you're there, that'll change your whole life. I've worked with a lot of guys who are real heroes. I've seen a lot. I don't consider myself a hero at all. But I'm very thankful I was able to do what I've done and go where I've gone. It's not something I'm like telling everybody about, but it's very cool because I know the history of the Red Cross and what it stands for. And it's a strong, solid organization.